Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining the call this morning. Wow, what a beautiful God-given day do we have. It's gorgeous outside. We're on this side of the earth. Thank you for coming on the call this morning. As I look out, Miss Kaneo, out in Japan, thank you so much. Wow, in Japan. It's 1 o'clock in the morning there on Thursday. My Lord. Man, that's amazing. She get up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Thank you so much for being on the call. She's always on the call. And now her husband is going to be joining the call as well. Thank you so much, dear. Mr. Gray, part of the bakery organization. Thank you so much. Miss Caroline Baker, it's good seeing you back on here. Mr. Jordan Say out in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you so much. Miss Joyce Brewer, 100% occupant, 100%. Oh my God. Do I see my buddy from Fresno on? I haven't seen him in a while. Ojay, thank you, sir. I see you back on here. Wow, it's good seeing you. Mr. Pino, thank you so much, sir. Ms. Castro in Phoenix, Arizona, thank you so much. Regional Director, Mr. Marvin Carter, thank you so much. Regional Director, Miss Natasha Ismail. Mr. Brian Baker in Las Vegas, good seeing you this morning, sir. Dave Carver, thank you so much. Miss Robinson out of the bakery organization. Mr. Ismail, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mr. Bill Bailey, that man is so consistent. I mean, he's amazing. He's putting IBOs every week, couple of them every week, him and his team and customers. Man, you're an awesome leader, sir. Miss Dominic Young, my favorite school teacher out there in Nashville, Tennessee. Mr. K.O. Carter down in San Diego. That's right. Down in San Diego, man. That's God's country down there. Oh, my Lord. Do I see Regional Director, Mr. Julian Lewis? Wow. Can we give him, did he do a great job yesterday? Came out with his subject matter and his bullet points. Amazing call yesterday. And you can see all the response on here. Everybody texting how great it was, how great it was. That was a great call yesterday, sir. Matter of fact, that was an amazing call. That was, wow. Here, my notes from yesterday. Control failure. Wow, wow, wow. Practice is control failure. I got my notes from yesterday. How many of y'all took notes yesterday? I got lots of notes. Here's another one. What about pain equals payment? Wow. So y'all thought, I got my notes right here from yesterday. That's how good that call was. I got plenty of notes right here. Wow. What a call. Sir, thank you once again. And he will be back with us soon. I'm not going to tell you. We've already talked about it. Miss Zoe Duffy, thank you so much, part of the Baker organization. Miss Natalie in Vegas, thank you, dear. Good seeing you. Miss Tracy Gilmore, part of the bakery organization. Miss Hussein, sir, I know you're at the store there. Congratulations on your new purchase. I just heard about it from your lovely, lovely bride. Mr. David Wright, thank you so much for joining us. And also Miss Eileen down there in San Diego. Thank you for joining us. Hey, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's conference call. It was an amazing, amazing call. And I want to thank Mr. Julian Lewis for another outstanding call he did yesterday. And the week before that, what did he talk about? See, that's what I'm talking about, a powerful call you never forget. The week before that, what did he talk about? That's right, Harriet Tubman. See, that's when you know you get a great call that's memorable. And I want to thank you all. Tomorrow morning, my dear friend, Mr. Jordan Adler will be with us tomorrow morning. The author of Beach Money, and tomorrow morning, yes, tomorrow morning. Oh, wait a minute, let's be back up. Tonight, Miss Ismail will be doing the talk, training 1 through 10 tonight. Can we put that up on the screen real quick, sir, while I go through the announcements about our events for the month of July? Maybe, in fact, both flyers up would be great. And both flyers, and then we'll put up Mr. Jordan Allen's flyer for tomorrow. And then on, let's see, so tonight, Miss Ismail, let's see, hold on a second, it's 6 o'clock Pacific Coast time. Last night I did the 1 through 10, 6 o'clock Pacific Coast time. And then tomorrow, Mr. Jordan Allen will be with us at 9 o'clock. And then tomorrow night at 6, there we go, Mr. King will be with us doing the 1 through 10. There we go. That's tonight, everybody. Write that down. Tonight, that number is 89752131877. There she is, the superstar, future RVP, SVP, Circle member. tonight at 6 o'clock p.m. every Wednesday night in July. So mark your calendar every night, Wednesday night in July. Every one. Okay. And then tomorrow morning, if we can get, hey, there we go. My dear friend, Mr. Jordan Allen will be here tomorrow morning, July 9th. 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific Coast time. And I tell you what, we had a great time when he was here about 3 weeks ago. It was amazing, amazing time. And then tomorrow night, Mr. King will be doing the 1 through 10 tomorrow night at 6. And then on Friday morning, the great Mr. Brian Baker in Las Vegas will be here doing that with us. And then on Friday night happy hour, It's going to be 15 lessons the rich teach their children. Oh my God, get ready for that one. And be on time for that because we got a lot to cover. Be on time for that. That's Friday night at 6:00 p.m. Pacific Coast time. And then on Saturday, I'm doing leadership at 6, Q&A about MLM. And then Sunday night, we have training from Rose Guerrero and the great Mr. Chris Team. So that's our lineup for the week in case you got to get your team on here. Get your team on here. All right. Now, as you know, we're going to go into the 36 of some of the good attributes of a leader. There it is right there on your screen. Attributes of a good leader. Not just a leader, but a what? Good leader. A good leader. Now, before we get into that, everybody look at me real quick. I'm going to stand up. Greg Parmesan gave us this, and I wore it today specifically so you can see it. Always, what? Always will not open up new doors. Old ways, the old way of thinking, the old ways you've been doing things year after year for the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, old ways that you've been doing, the old ways will not, I'll say it again, will not open up what? New doors, new doors. Some of you got the same conversation, some of you got the same this, same that, and you're still in the same position because you keep using the old ways. So to abolish the old ways since the brand new world we live in since March the 18th, we have to open up to learn new ways. That makes sense? Or like the book says, who moved my cheese? You keep going back saying the same thing, doing the same thing, and your cheese has been gone. So let's look at the new ways that he's talking about. Old ways will not open up new doors. All right, everybody got that? I wore that specifically for this morning to finish off this. Old ways. The old ways you've been thinking, the old ways you've been doing it does not work today in a new climate, in a new world. Okay, great. So let's go back to the attributes here. Now, we're going to highlight the first 14 I did. I'm just going to talk about them real quick because I got a lot to cover. Mr. Bree Clemens, I'm ready whenever you are, sir. Can we give him a hand for just doing all the great stuff in the background and putting all this together and putting up with me? And, you know, I stretch him sometime and he don't say a word because, see, that's what leaders do. They stretch people. They're not here to be liked. They're here to help people become more than they can be. All right, to be more than they can be. And you got to be open to new ways. Mr. Singh, so much. Mr. Arden Singh, I love you, bro. All right, number one, I talk about confidence. Confidence. Next, we talk about being humble. Some people can't get humble. The ego get in the way. Grateful. Got to be grateful. I talked to Miss Ismail this morning. She told me how grateful she is to wake up this morning. I love it. Sincere. Thank you, sir. Next, number 5 is consistent. How consistent are you? Next, resourceful. Okay, yeah, resourceful. Then we got good listener. That's important. Next is understanding. Next, we're talking about being strong. Next is integrity, visionary, honest, open mind, and self-starter. And open mind and a self-starter. We left off there with number 14. Number 14, open. All right, self-starter. Now, as we go down the list, these are the new ones that we have not explored yet. And we got a total of 36 of what? A good leader's attributes. These are discover a good leader. All right, now, next would be problem solver. Number 15 is problem solver. Are you solving problems or are you the problem? I'll say it again. Are you solving the problem or are you the problem? Man, I tell you what, I've seen people try to teach people how to do something and then they're not open to learn themselves. So you got to be a solving problem. When my mentor used to pour into me things I didn't like, but he was helping me solve problems that I couldn't foresee. And as I did what he told me to do, everything got better for me. But because he was solving my problem. So be a problem solver. Next, number 16, organized. Man, I tell you what, I'm organized when it comes. You can look at my desk, it looks sloppy, messy, but you know what? I'm organized in my way. But are you asking something? I got the information. If not, I've got people like Mr. Bree Clemens, who's much more organized, the IT guy, better than I am. So I try to get organized by what they showed me what to do. And a lot of times, Mr. Bree Clemens will tell me something, and okay, Mr. Because why? He's trying to help me get better at doing these Zoom calls. Because you know me, I'm not a technical person. So I get with a person that can teach me something so I can learn from them because to make me a better person in learning to be organized. Next, determine. Are you determined to get to RD? Are you determined to get to RVP? Are you determined? Then go to work and make it real. Are you determined to be a SVP? Are you determined? Then listen from SVPs if you're determined. Listen to the people who go on where you want to go. They tell you how to get there. Determined, you got to be determined to get the job done. And put a date on it. This is all I want. One day in the future. No, put a date on it. Go to work to make it what? Real. You've heard me say that zillions of times. Number 18. Be willing to regroup. Oh my God, that is a hard one for so many people to do. I've been doing it this way. No, sometimes you got to slow that down and regroup and try it another way. Regroup. That is so hard for people to do, is regroup, because they're used to how they used to, and they're not willing to regroup. Next, selfishness. Selfishness. Wow. When you go do something, do you just get enough for you, or do you get enough for everybody? I'll say that again. That's a big one. Do you go get enough for you? You go get enough for everybody. And right now, it's like when people go get one item, why you get one item when you get 3 or 4 or 5? Keep it and you give some away. But I'll barter with it, whatever. But don't be selfish. Be selfish. Be open. Be open to it. Be open. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Matt Seaver. Regional Vice President Matt Seaver's just jumped on. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Not only selfishness, but next, number 20, courageous. Courageous. Are you courageous enough for somebody to pour into you? Are you courageous enough to listen and open up? See, that takes courage to open up, to learn when we don't get our pride and ego in the wrong way. You got to have courage, be open, courageous, and then go implement what you get. So important. Next, number 21, patience. Oh my God, that's a big one right there. Man, we want everything instant oatmeal, instant. We live in a microwave society. It takes patience to get to RD. It takes a little bit more patience to get to RVP, but you got to plan it out. In other words, have a plan and work your plan. Write that down. Have a plan. Have a plan. I got it, Mr. Thomas. Have a plan and then go to work and make your plan real. Have a plan. When I decided to be SVP, I told you it was back in September. I pick up the phone. I called Robert Skevanowski. I say, hey, my ring size for my SVP ring is this. He goes, and he quote, I didn't see you coming. Well, I'm not braggadocious. I had a plan. I was patient enough to put my plan into motion. And there it was, September, October, November, December, January, February. 6 months later in 2009, walked the stage as a senior vice president. And on the way back home, I asked Mr. Brian Baker, I always saw him around Vegas, say, man, you want to ride back in the car with me? He flew there. He said, heck yeah, new senior vice president. Yeah, why? Yeah, I spent 4 or 5 hours in the car with you. I can talk to you. So here again, patience, but be willing to go to work to make it real. Next, number 22, responsible. Are you responsible as a leader to do the things you say you're going to do? You know, have you ever heard me say I'm going to come somewhere and never show up? Never have it, because I'm responsible. There's a lot of layers on my shoulder being responsible, because I'm a leader. The leader takes on the responsibility. Most people, I don't want to be responsible. Oh no, I'm not responsible for that. No, don't give me that. I won't be responsible. Well, what you're saying is you can't be trusted. You can't be trusted. Responsibility. Leaders take on responsibility because they are leaders. That's the difference in a leader and a good leader. A leader takes on responsibility. I'll take care of it. Uplifting. Are you uplifting people who don't understand? Are you uplifting? Let me ask you a question. Do you look good coming towards somebody? Am I okay now? Can y'all see me okay? I'm still frozen. Hold on a second. Is everything good?
Yes, sir. We can see you now.
You guys got me?
We got you.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to close the, all right, got 62 people on here. Okay, uplifting. Are you uplifting or are you negative? I'll say it again. Are you uplifting people to your world or you let people tear you down in their world? Let me say it again. Are you uplifting people to your world or you allowing people to tear you down to their world? Uplifting. How uplifting are you? When you walk towards somebody, are they thinking in their mind, oh my, here they come. Oh, here they go. Here they come. And then when you turn around and walk away, are they excited about seeing the back of your head or the front of your face? How uplifting are you? Oh, here they come again. Oh my God. Or are they excited about seeing you? Or excited about seeing the back of your head and walking away from them? So how are you viewed? Are you uplifting people? Are you there to be that beacon of light in a dark community? Are you there uplifting people? Next, number 24, how focused are you? Focus. So you got to be focused in this business. I don't waver left. I don't waver right. See, I'm so focused. Let me tell you how focused I am. Nobody calls me to try to recruit me in other companies. You know why they don't call me? Because I'm focused. I'm focused. They don't call me, hey, Al, no, they don't call me because I know I'm focused. They know I'm unshakable. I'm not going nowhere because I'm responsible for our organization. I cannot go nowhere. And I'm unselfish, I'm courageous, but I'm focused. Look, the hottest day in Vegas, I could take a magnifying glass with a piece of paper and do this all day long. It will never burn that paper. Why? Because it's not focused. But the moment I slow that magnifying glass in my hand down, I burn that paper every moment. You got to be focused. Are you laser focused? Remember, September, October, November, December, January, February, walking the stage, SV. Because why? I was focused. I was focused. I set the date and I went to work to make it real. I had to uplift people, to encourage them that they could do something. Hey, you could be an RD. Hey, you could be an ETL. Hey, you could be. And by uplifting people and staying focused with responsibility and being patient and courageous and unselfishness and willing to regroup my group, be determined and organized, and then problem solving little things. I got a problem, Simon. How do you get around this? What did you do when you say that? That's problem solving. And I was looking for self-starter with open mind. Bam, that's what good leaders do. So focus. How focused are you? Well, let me ask you a question. Will you be here 6 months from now? Oh my God, Mr. Thomas, that's, wow. Will I be here around Christmas time? I think I will. I hope I will. I might. I'm going to try. Try, T-R-Y. Try is for losers. Do you try to go to your car? Come on now. Or do you go to your car? You go to your car. You don't try. Try is for losers. Don't ever drop that word. Matter of fact, trying to find my dictionary and show you the word try has been cut out of my dictionary. I can't find with my little handheld dictionary. Oh, here it is. Try. Let's see if we can look that word up. See, I've cut that out of my vocabulary. I don't try, I do it. Try. Okay, here we go. Whoop, just lost it. I don't try. You don't try, you do it. Oh, here we go. Look there, cut out. See that? Look at that. Cut out. It's cut out. Trying on. That's for losers. I will try. I'll try to get ETL. I'll try to get RD. I'll try to be RVP. No, try. Just do it. I love Nike's commercial. Just do it and do it. Art Williams, and do it and do it and do it. Just stay focused. Man, you can't get there being unfocused. I mean, I can put on some glasses, that's my prescription. I'm not, everything's out of focus. Where everybody goes. But once I get the right prescription, boom, I'm focused, I get there. Next, number 25, solution orientated. Wow. Are you solution orientated or are you part of the problem? Solution orientated. When Mr. Thomas, I had a customer hey, let me help you try to solve the problem. Hey, I got somebody on the line, they want to talk to somebody up making some money and I need hey, get him on the line. Let me talk to him. Hey, I had a friend of mine in network marketing and you know, he's not quite sure, but I'm on the phone. Let me help talk to him. Hey, Ms. Thomas, I got somebody who had some background in network marketing and they made a little bit of money. They want to talk to somebody that made some bigger money. Oh, okay. Just get them on the phone. See, solution orientated. Whenever somebody comes to me, it's a big problem to them. But when I look at it, it's about that big. Why do we make everything big? Give an example. Out in front of my house, one of my little sprinkler deals popped off, water shooting in the street. My neighbor across the street, you know, she's called part of the, she's like the FBI, you know, she's on part of the association. She calls me, hey, you got a big problem with water. A big problem. So I called her. I wasn't home. I was out running some errands. I called her. I said, what's the problem? She said, well, your water's going everywhere. You have a big problem. No, that's not a big problem. That's just a small situation. A big problem is my whole house had flooded. But notice how people put words that make, to them it's like this, and to me it's like a little anthill. But people make a big old deal out of it. Wow, it's not a big problem. It's just a small situation. Little thing popped off. So what? Golly. Solution orientated. Next, number 26. How committed are you? Committed. How committed are you? Well, you know, I'll try. There's that word try again. Are you committed? I've been committed to network marketing for 27 years. I've been at the top of 2 MLM companies. That's how committed I am. I see him come, I see him go. I'm still standing. I see him come, I see him go. I'm still standing. I see him go, come back again, and leave again. I'm still standing. I'm 100%. I'm all in, as they say in poker. I'm committed. And I'm also committed to help people get up the ladder. And trust me, my commitment is to help make you a better person. I help you get to where I am at. But you can't what? And you're doing what? What old ways? You better learn new ones. Yeah, commitment. How committed are you? How committed are you to get to the next level in a certain time in the day? Put a date on it. Just don't say, I'm going to be an RVP. Well, okay, put a date on it. I threw out at happy hour. I threw out a challenge. Mr. Lewis, Julian Lewis called me, hey, man, I got 3 more IBOs. I'm going to get that contest you got through. I threw a contest out on Friday Night Leadership. Oh, no, Friday Night Happy Hour. Should have been on there. To anybody who's already to get to RVP. I don't care whose organization in. You know why? Is that uplifting? Number 23 is what? Uplifting? Was I uplifting people? Number 20, was I encouraging people? Number 19, wasn't that I was being unselfish? Wow. Number 15, was I solving a problem? Yes, I was solving a problem, getting people RVP by throwing something on the, there you go. Somebody so selfish. Number 19, selfishness. Yeah, there you go. Uh-oh, Mr. Arden Singh, October 6th. Yes, sir. It's good to see you on the line today, young man. Proud of you. Popped on there October 6th, RD. That's what I'm talking about. You know why people are scared to commit? What if I don't hit it? Well, reset it. Reset it. I can go down and share my green book. I do every December 20th. I bring it out. I start setting goals since 1987. I've got them all written down. Not only to my goals, but also if I hit them and if I missed them, I wrote them down and I reset them for the following year. Let's see, 1987. That is 33 years of goal setting I've done. And you're wondering why I'm where I'm at, and some of you are not where you want to be. If I actually show me your goals the last 5 years, you couldn't show them to me. Yeah, that's anyway. But here again, I'm committed. I'm committed to the good Lord take me home. Whatever I get in, I'm always committed. I'm not halfway doing something, doing something. I'm all in or not in. So make a commitment, get there. Put a date on it, and then go to work and make it real. Do you realize how many days and nights I stayed up late? Even this morning, I was up at 3:30. Some of y'all still snooze. I'm up working. My mind's already going. My mind is already going. I went to bed last night early. What time would I go to bed? 9:30 last night. That's early, but usually 10, 11. I'm still up at 3:30 sometimes, 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock, boom, I got it. That's 5 o'clock is late for me. Man, 5 o'clock is like the afternoon. Anyway, next, number 27. Number 27. What is that? Are you that? Passionate. Wow. Wow. Man, when I talk, do I show that I'm yes, 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 yes? Are you? Does your face know? Oh my God, I better quit that. Let's go to number 28. 28, empowering. Empowering. Are you empowering people to be all they could be, or are you always talking down at them? Well, you know, you need to do, you know. That's not empowering people. That's not empowering. Are you empowering them? It's like I got a new group of leaders coming up, and I told them the other day, you guys are going to start doing some of these 9 o'clock meetings. Yes, I'm grooming you. I'm grooming you. What do a CEO of a company does? He reaches down and bring up the other next level of leaders, and he grooms them. Who are you grooming to do your meetings? Who are you grooming? Who are you grooming? You know, we had sessions last month or so. Hey, everybody come on and do a 1 through 10. And I swear, I said, none of y'all can do it right. Watch this. And they grew from it. Some of them got mad and just whatever. I can't help them because I can't empower them to be more than they can be because they're not willing to let their ego and pride go. And then I had other people come on there and do things. I said, no, here, I'm trying to empower people to get ready for the onslaught of people who's going to come in this business called network marketing, and preferably into ACN. So I'm trying to empower people to be the best that they could be and grow. When you get off and you go to boot camp, Air Force, Marine, Navy, right? Come on, and the Marine, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, you go to boot camp. Why are they taking boot camp? They're trying to empower you to be the best you could be. And not only that, to help you survive if you're in combat. I was listening to Robert Kiyosaki. He says, man, we used to take, he was a pilot. He said, I would crash my plane, my helicopter 3 times. Every day we went through a trial of crashing it. So if the day ever came I had to crash, I would know how to maneuver and not kill everybody in my crew. I said, wow. So they practice how to empower people. If you had to go that way, are you empowering people in your business to be the best that they can be? Or are you talking down to them, trying to tell them what you would do because you're got a little bit of better rank on you than they do? Don't do that. Empower people. Empower them to be the best. There's 3 ways you talk to people. You talk down to them, you talk at them, and you talk up to them. Empower them. Number 29, inspiring example. Are you an inspiring example that somebody will want to aspire to be like? Are you that person that they want to be like on your team? Are you inspiring people? You know why I try to inspire? Because I don't care who's people. I got people from all over the world on the calls. I got people in different groups on the call. Why do you think they're on this call? Because they know Al Thomas is inspiring people because it's not about him. Mr. Julian Lewis talked about that yesterday. It's not about Mr. Thomas. He's helping out. He don't care whose group they're in. See, that's inspiration. That's inspiring and being an example for people that want to follow. See, that's what's important. Are you that kind of leader? Number 29. Now, we're going to go to number 30. Are you loyal? Are you loyal to the brand? I see people come and go. I'm still loyal. You cut me, I bleed AC in colors. Are you loyal? Are you loyal to be here 6 months from now? Matter of fact, let's do this right. Are you loyal to be here a year from now? Then if you're here a year from now, guess what? Are you going to be loyal to be here 2 years from now? Or are you going to be loyal to be here 3 years from now? I've been at the top of 2 network marketing companies. Not 1, but 2. Why? Because I was all the way loyal to the top until the company fell out. But I was loyal. I was loyal. How loyal are you? Oh, well, I'll keep trying to if. Then go to work and make it real. Go to work and make it real. So be loyal. Next, number 31, result-orientated. Are you result-orientated? See, result-orientated means this to me. It's a sin to bring somebody in your business. I look at it this way anyway. You bring somebody in your business and they don't get qualified on the spot on the first week. Or let's say even 30 days. 30 days is to me is unthinkable. Mr. Drummond, it's just 30 days. All my people in my group know on the spot on the first, 24 hours. That sets a precedent. That sets a goal. You know why? So let's say you brought me in the business and I waited around to the last day to get qualified. Guess I'm gonna tell my people. Same thing. So it duplicates itself. So when do you want to get paid? Now or later? Now. So teach them how to get paid, get customers now. So therefore they're gonna teach their people, well, I did it in 3 days. I did it so-and-so. We have Mr. Bryant, in Fresno, got ETL in 2.5 hours. 30 servers, bam, it's like that. What else I gotta do? What's my next step? Bam, what I gotta do? So set the bar to let people know it's normal to get qualified in 2.5 hours. Here's what some of you say, well, you know, you got 30 days. The last day you're scrambling to find 2 more points because you just waited around. No, do it on the spot on the first 24 hours. Get result orientated. I am a bottom line person. You guys know that. I don't have time for the story like Jim Rohn say. Only the number fits in the box, not the story. So I don't care about the story. Get her done, get her done, get her done. I'm result orientated. People always ask me, well, how big is your organization? I don't care about all that. I never look. Here's the only thing I really look at. How many new IBOs come in and how many get qualified? That's all I care about. The rest of me take care of itself. See, it's like step 1, wax on, Karate Kid. Remember Karate Kid? Wax on, wax off later. Mr. Thomas, I need to know this. Hey, no. We just get you qualified first. That's wax on. And then we'll get the wax off later. Okay, is that clear? So let's get qualified, then we'll answer those questions. Because nothing else matters but getting that person qualified immediately. Now we can talk. Now they know how to do it. Now you know how to do it, then you turn around and get those 3 people qualified. There you go. Now we got it. Number 32, kind. Be kind, kind. Wow. Are you showing your team love? Notice whenever I went out, when we did walk in the room, when I did do PBRs, when I did go to bombs, when I did go to internationals, I'm always hugging people, kind. I'm always hugging people. I'm always showing that love. I'm always kind to people. Hey, I need your autograph. Hey, okay, great. Hey, I got to use the I'm always kind because you got to be kind. Because people start thinking people that start having things are a little jerky, but a good leader is going to be kind to people. I try to talk to everybody. And the whole blessing of this is be there for people. And they'll show them love and they'll show you love. So be kind. Next, number 33, be a giver. Be a giver. Be a giver. Be a giver. Are you giving things? You know, every convention, you know how much money that's, I ain't gonna go to that, but are you giving to, and are you helping your organization out? I've had people come to international, barely got there, got a toothpick and a cheese sandwich and a half a peanut butter sandwich in their little brown bag. Are you taking them out to get a little bite to eat? Are you making sure they're okay? Are you making sure that you got 5 or 6 people in the room that everybody can get in there and got fresh towel? I mean, whatever. But be a giver. Are you giving things away? See, with a closed fist, you can't give and receive. The more you open it up by giving, the more God's going to bless you with. I'm always a giver. When I go to somebody's house, I don't go empty-handed. Why are you going to? Some of y'all go to people's house for the 4th of July. Watch this. You go there to eat up everything they got, and you bring a Tupperware to take stuff, and you ain't brought jack. You ain't brought jack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Hold on. Uh-oh. 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 What happened here? Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. You know, you go to the 4th of July to a picnic. You ain't brought jack to the picnic. You go to there, eat up everything in sight, and you bring a Tupperware to take food home. You ain't brought jack. How you? And you wonder why you're not growing. You're not a giver. You're a taker. Man, wherever I go, I like to bring something. Bring something. Be a giver. Be a giver. That's a big one. That's one a lot of folks need to understand. You give before you get. You don't go to the fireplace and say, give me some heat. We want a cold winter night, and then I go out and chop the wood. No, you got to go out and get the wood. So be a giver. Be a giver. Number 34, a great promoter. A great promoter. A great promoter. Every morning, I send out a text message promoting something positive to everybody. I send out about 4,000 of them every morning. Great promoter. I'm sending out Jordan Allen last night. Great promoter. This morning on WhatsApp, I was sending people out there on WhatsApp. Be a great promoter. Are you promoting? 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 What are you promoting? I just talked about Jordan Allen tomorrow. I'm promoting that. I talked about tonight, Miss Ismail. I promoted that a minute ago. I promoted tomorrow night evening. I promoted that. I promoted that. Oh, thank you so much. Is she on the call? Oh my God. Miss Johnson Driscoll's on the call. Thank you so much. Hey, Friday night we had your hand with a glass of wine. First thing I said, who is this? And guess who got it? Miss Perla Banal got it on Friday night happy hour. Those happy hour pictures were amazing around the world. So thank you. And then I promoted Friday. I promoted Mr. Brian Baker Friday. I promoted 6 o'clock happy hour. And I told you, what's the theme for Friday night happy hour? Wow, 15 lessons the rich teach their children. You don't want to miss it. I'm always promoting. I'm always promoting. And then Saturday at 6 o'clock, I'm going to do a leadership Q&A about MLM. And then on Sunday, Mr. Rosegirl, Miss Chris King has got Sunday night training at 6. I'm always promoting what's coming up. And you should get your team on here. And I've told you before, some you need to get on your phone, just put a category in here and 20, 30, 50 people on your team. Send them out, whatever I send you, send it out. Send out the information to them. Because you're here, but they're never on here. Because you haven't thought out to be a leader, a good leader, by understanding, send out a text message to your whole team and blast it. Mr. Julian Lewis is always blasting his whole team. He always brings his whole team on these things. Because he's a great promoter. He's a great promoter. He's a great promoter. Mr. Bill Bailey's another. He's a great promoter. Mr. Brian Baker got a lot of his team members on. That's why I can call their names out by being Miss Robinson, part of the bakery organization. Miss Caroline Baker, part of the bakery organization. Mr. Gray, part of the bakery organization. You know, I'm always Miss Duffy, part of the. See there, Miss Tracy Gilmore, part of the. See, I'm giving acknowledgement to the leaders that promote the training or the calls to give them accolades. So when are you going to start promoting to your team like they're promoting these calls? You'd have a lot more success and your team will grow faster. But if you come on by yourself, don't get me wrong, it's great, but it'd be better if you were a great promoter. Don't forget that. Start being a promoter. And I've said that many times before. Get your phone, start a list of people in there, hit one message, forward the message right to your whole team. What does it take? 10 seconds to do that? Greg Provenzano gave me that shirt. Some of you keep still listening, you're hearing, but you're not doing. Wow. Next, number 35, great communicator. Are you communicating to people that they understand? There's some people that just talk, and it's like, what'd they say? Didn't get it. It was all over the board. Great communicator. Mr. Julian Lewis did a great job with his title yesterday. Then he came out with his bullet points. We found them all along. I took notes. I got 5 pages of notes from you. He was so methodical. He told a story. See, let me tell you something. Let me give you a clue. Great communicators are great storytellers. One more time. Write that down. Great communicators are great storytellers. I love what Matt Severs gets on here and he talks about when he was a garbage collector, sanitation engineer. He would tell a story and he'd take it to a story level. Because why? He's a great communicator. He's a great communicator. Miss Giles Driscoll, when she gets on there telling stories, she's a great communicator. See, all we are is great communicators. We make a story, but it's communicated to a point people can understand it. So be that great communicator. So important. Have a message that people can understand. Why do you think a book have chapters? GoPro, here's a book. GoPro, why do GoPro? Well, let's look at it. Chapter number 1. What is chapter number 1 about? It talks about a specific thing about going pro, doesn't it? Right? So the title, and then it goes into the first chapter. And then chapter, watch this. The first chapter is chapter 1. Network marketing isn't perfect, it's just better. Chapter 2, if you're going to be involved in network marketing, decide to become a professional. Decide to go pro. And our whole chapter is on that one subject. So make sure when you get on, just drop it down to a subject, but bullet points and go for it. Great communicator. And last but not least, if you're a good communicator, and if you're a good promoter, and if you're a giver, watch this, there's 3 G's in a row. You got to be a giver, be a great communicator, and now you are a person of influence. Be very influential. But see, if you can't give, you're not a great promoter, you can't communicate, how can you be influenced? Influencer. Influencer. Let's see how many people have we influenced on the call today. 64 people. 64 people. And every call, believe it or not, every call, I take the numbers on every call. Because that tells me who's a good speaker and who did not do a good job. And see, that tells me the numbers. Numbers tell the story. Jim Rohn, I'm a big Jim Rohn. Numbers tell the story. Matter of fact, what day was it this week? Monday, one of Jim Rohn's colleagues' birthday. He just turned 82 years old. I'm not going to say his name. Matter of fact, he also mentored the co-founders of ACN. I called him to wish him happy birthday, and I called to wish him thank you for all the lives that you changed and touched, including mine. Even though I was never in your company, even though I was never there, I was always around him, learning from him. So I give homage because why? 82-year-old sensei. He's a sensei. He's a sensei. He's an influencer. He's a great communicator. He's a promoter. He's a giver. He's kind. He's all those things. 82 years old. I call him, man, every year I call this person to wish him happy birthday because all the lives he changed. How many lives have you changed? 2, 3, 4, 5. If you died tomorrow, what'd your tombstone say? He tried. He was on his way. He been at it, but hey, how many lives have you touched? How many lives have you changed? Being an influencer. Wow. So real quickly here, I'm going to go through the list. Number 1, confidence. Number 2, humble. Number 3, grateful. Number 4, sincere. Number 5, consistent. Number 6, resourceful. Number 7, good listener. Number 8, understanding. Number 9, strong. Number 10, integrity. Number 11, visionary. Number 12, honest. Number 13, open mind. Number 14, okay, here we go. I'm sorry. I'll wait for Mr. Breek. I should have started in action to put him up there. We're up to number 14, self-starter, sir. Oh, okay. Self-starter, problem solver, organized. Oh, he's ahead of me. Number 17, determined. Number 18, willing to regroup. 19, selfishness. 20, courage. 21, patience. 22, responsibility. Uplifting. Number 23. Number 24, focus. 25, solution orientated. Number 26, committed. Number 27, passionate. Number 28, empowering. Number 29, inspiring example. Number 30, loyal. 31, result orientated. 32, kind. 33, giver. 34, great promoter. Number 35, great communicator. 36, influencer. Wow. See, in other words, let me say this. Work on who? Work on you. And when somebody trying to help you, there you go. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. When somebody try to help you, don't go asking everybody, I don't know. No, take it, love it, work on yourself, become a leader, you're looking for. See, if you become the leader you're looking for, you'll find those in people, and you'll find those kind of people. But you have to work on who? You. My mentors many times rubbed me the wrong way, many times. But you know what? He was trying to help me grow. If I didn't grow, I'd probably be still stuck in my old ways. I'd still be stuck in the old ways. But because I listened, learned, took it in, and grew from it, it made me a sensei. So work on yourself. Become the leader you're looking for. Write that one. That's a powerful one. Work on who? Not your upline, not your downline. See, how you gonna work on them when you need to work on yourself? Work on yourself. Become the leader you're looking for. I'll say it again. Become the leader you're what? Looking for. Become the leader what? That you're looking for. Become the leader you're looking for. Look at Mr. Julian Lewis. He's finding the people that he's looking for. Become the leader you're what? Looking for. Looking for. Work on who? Work on you. Work on you. Miss Jones, there you go. Work on you. Rose Guerrero and Chris King, regional directors, thank you for joining in. TJ, thank you for joining in. Miss Anna, thank you, dear. Work on you. Mr. Paris Pearson, thank you so much. Miss Belinda Belize, thank you so much. Miss Melissa Vaughn, thank you, dear. Miss Rue, regional director, Miss Evelyn Phibbs, thank you. Mr. Al Randolph in Oakland, thank you, sir. Mr. Gaston up in Nashville, thank you. Dwayne, wherever you're at, God bless you. Mr. Lance Winberg, thank you, sir. Miss Gail Wiggins, thank you so much. P.T. Thomas, thank you. Oh, we got the Queen of New York on today, thank you. Oh, my God, Mr. Ed Navarro, thank you. Miss Angelina, thank you for joining. Oh, my God. Mr. Michael Jenkins, handsome young man. Delilah, Miss Delilah, thank you so much up there in Colorado. Thank you for joining. You know, I'm here to tell you guys, these are attributes of a what? Good leader. Not just a leader, good leader. And quit using the word leader. That's just, makes my stomach turn. No, a good leader. Okay, good leader. Mr. Swallow, thank you for joining. Miss Pat Robinson over in Oakland, thank you for joining us. Man, I want to thank all the regional directors on here, soon to be regional vice president. And you guys need to start putting a date on it for yourselves, because y'all been sitting there too long in that same position. Make a date for yourself and go to work and make it real. Like I said, never have the world stood still. God put the world, stop the world on its axis. Clouds open up, stars lined up, and 330 million people just in the U.S. That's how, I mean, that means go to work, because we're in a brave new world. And I tell you what, this device here, as Robert Kiyosaki would say, between your phone and your brain, you can make a lot of money. Get off the freaking Facebook showing all. Is that something to do in your business? Why? What do you use it to make money with, not ego with? Go to work and make it real for yourself and your family. And then you can live that lifestyle that you want to live. Well, I think I've said enough for today. So we got through all this. I want to thank everybody on the call today. Tomorrow morning, I'll be back with my dear friend, Mr. Jordan Allen. He was just with Mr. Eric Worre a couple of days ago. But I'm here to tell you tonight, one more time, Mr. Bree Clemens, put up the information for tonight. Our superstar, now this lady decided to do, our superstar, Miss Ismail, is going to be doing it. Thank you so much, TJ. Ohio. I just want to let you know she's going to tonight at 6 o'clock. And you mean to tell me you can't get one person on here? One? I didn't say get 4 or 5. I just said one. Can you get one other person besides yourself tonight to join in? What do you think? It's not that difficult. And then tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, can you get one more person to come on? The Mr. Chris King will be doing the 1 through 10, and I'll be introducing him tomorrow night. Wow. And then Friday morning, Mr. Brian Baker will be on here. And then Friday at 6 o'clock, I'll be doing Al's Happy Hour with 15 things that rich people teach their kids that everybody don't. That's going to be a good one. See, look at the time and effort. I put all this into helping you build your business, and you can't bring other people on the call to help you blow your business up. You want to make money? I'm going to give you one thing in closing. One way. I'm going to give you one simple thing. Get as many people on these calls as possible. If you call 10, you get 3, you get 3 more than you had before. Get those 7, recall them back, get them on the next one. Remember, we build it from event to event to event. That's how Mr. Julian Lewis does, event to event to event. Yesterday, he said, man, I'll get my people on the call tomorrow morning. I can hear these 36, because that's why he's doing so well. Event to event to event. With that, I'm going to say God bless you. It's been good enough. God bless you. See you tonight at 6 o'clock on the 1 through 10 call with a quick start training right after that to get your guest on. And tomorrow morning, we'll be back. Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Thank you, sir. We'll be back with the great Mr. Jordan Allen, Beach Money and Beyond Beach Money, both his books, my dear friend. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow morning. See you tonight at 6. Thank you all. God bless. Bye-bye.